Do you know what's funny? The gag is actually that I said to myself when last year like wraps itself up and everyone were looking back on what they want to do differently and how they want to improve. One thing I thought to myself is, after editing so many vlogs, I'm thinking, Byron, why do you look 4 weeks deep into some preparing for a role for a Tim Burton film? Because you always look tired, you always have eye bags, you literally look like you've not run a comb through your hair in forever. Quite frankly, you don't look like you should be putting yourself online to be like, hi everyone, watch this video. Because it just starts off with bad vibes. And here I am, ironically, sat in my bed, in my dressing gown. Can't remember the last time I brushed my hair. Do look like I'm about to... In fact, I bagged the role. Right now, I feel like I'd bag a Tim Burton role. Maybe that's what I'm going to do in 2023. Who knows? Anyway, hi everyone. It is the new year. Happy New Year. I hope you're all well. I haven't actually picked up my camera at all this year and we are 5 days in. I mean, it's only 5 days. I said to myself that I'd get back on my shit and I said to myself that I'd vlog a lot and film a lot and just chat in your little ears. And I've done none of that for the past 5 days because what I have been doing actually is boring things. I did a big clean of the house. I changed things around, which I'll show you in a second. I think my living room looks exquisite right now. I started doing my taxes, which I still haven't finished. And apart from that, I've kind of just been sad. I spoke about this a little bit on my Instagram yesterday. I feel like this year, for some reason, there's such an immense pressure around New Year. And I don't know if it's because, I feel like it is because of TikTok. I feel like it's because I'm consuming so much of everyone else's lives online. Like quicker than before. We didn't used to have this. Like, yeah, we could compare ourselves to people on Instagram and all the rest of it. It were the same group of people that you follow. I didn't really see new people, but now I'm seeing all these new people telling me to be better and do better whilst I'm doing not a lot. It's kind of in here. It's kind of doing something. I feel like there's a massive pressure this year to like exceed anyone's expectations, to set these ridiculously high goals, to achieve all this stuff. I just can't seem to get my head out of like, I want to be so productive, I want to succeed, and I'm seeing everyone else, it seems like, succeeding and doing what they want to do. Like, oh my god, it's 5 days in and I feel like I've smashed it, blah blah. And I'm sat here like, I did in fact move my sofa to the other side of the room, which is a lie, I just moved the TV stand. Can't get on board with it. Would love to be an inspiration. So if you clicked on this for me to give you some like motivation and inspiration, wrong channel, babes. Babes? Are we saying babes now? As babes? Are we babes? Boobs. I just, for some reason, it's just frying my brain. And I feel like I've been putting off coming on YouTube because like, everyone's been like, oh my god, how to be motivated for 2023. And I'm sat here saying, bitch, just give up. If you're trying and feeling like you're failing, fuck it. Who cares? It's literally a day difference between the 31st of December and the 1st of January. What is one day changing? Because I can tell you not much. Not even my fucking underwear, that's what. Basically, to sum up what I just was saying, don't feel as pressured as you probably do right now. I would love to sit here and take away some pressure from people because I've actually realised over the course of the past like 48 hours, I actually don't care that much about outdoing myself last year. And me saying that considering how much of a shitty year last year was, not really setting myself up for great things, can't lie. I'm just gonna go with it, I'm gonna roll with the flow, I'm gonna do what I enjoy, I'm gonna just take everything as it comes and just see what happens. And I feel like everyone should do that. Of course, don't do nothing and be productive. But if you feel like you're trying your best, then you're trying your best. But I certainly have not been trying my best. Oh, actually, I want to just quickly explain a few things around here. I was looking back at my old videos and obviously like, as this is sort of my job, kind of, I don't know. Is this my job? I don't really know what my job is. I don't think I'm doing a great job at it. I should be fired. I should be fired, but I'm not. I was just looking back at old videos and thinking about what I want to do and what I want to do on each platform and stuff, and I have decided that this channel is just gonna be a place for me to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm gonna focus my Instagram on more being like more fashion-y based content creator type of vibe. I just want this to just be relaxed and nice, and this can be my hobby. That's what I'm saying actually. I've realised because all my hobbies suddenly became a bit of a pressure because they were earning me money and paying the bills. I was like, ooh, I have to do this as opposed to I want to do this. And I feel like that's the thing that I've heard people talk about a lot when doing YouTube and stuff. So I don't want to ramble on too much, you're probably fucking sick of it. However, I just want this to be fun and relaxed and chill, and I just don't really care about how well it's performing and how many people are watching. If you're listening to this, I will thank you a lot at some point in my life. If I see you around, you will get a thanks from me because it makes me feel a lot more validated in my life, and also would save me the embarrassment of just talking to a camera camera with no one actually listening. However, I just want this to be fun. I want these to be like little diary entries. I want these to just be my thoughts and my feelings, very raw and not really thought about too much, and just put on the internet. And if people want to watch them, people want to watch them. If not, go to my Instagram, because that's where I'm going to be creating cool content, hopefully. This is just going to be a very raw document of my existence on this planet. I know I ain't watching no like eating the Starbucks menu again when I'm 30 years old. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I want people to watch these vlogs because they want to know what I'm up to and relate to me in some way. And I feel like the only way I can do that is just by being myself. Not that I haven't been myself, but just like not caring too much and just giving you what I can give you. Let me know, actually, please do let me know in the comments. Even if you're not a commenter, please just actually let me know. Or DM me on Instagram if you don't want to publicly comment on something. I don't even know what I just said for you to give an opinion. Can you even form an opinion on anything I've just said? TikTok and all this quick, fast-paced scroll is really frazzling my brain out a little bit now. And like, I love TikTok, will post on there, still love the fast, upbeat sort of vibe of that, but I'm getting tired of scrolling. I want to feel like I know someone. I want to feel like I can relate to someone online. Yeah, I love certain TikTok creators and I love TikTok as an app, but I more go there to go haha, as opposed to be like, oh fuck, like I enjoyed that. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like quick click content is just burning me out a little bit. So that's why I've talked for 10 minutes straight. This is a relationship that we're working on. This is like friendship therapy. So we're both going on it together. Okay? Cool. See ya in the next clip. Guys, I'm dressed and ready and I feel like it's time for me to give you a little update on my flat and what things are looking like. I mean, it's not really that different, but every time I walk in here I'm like, oh, she did that. Also, just listening to Lorraine Noah Beck's podcast on the TV, and I have been, for the past 34 minutes actually, while we're getting ready. Just had that on. I'm not wearing anything too fancy today. I haven't worn my rings in the longest time. Do you like when girls get false nails and they're like, that lets me move my rings. I love the sound of like moving my fingers and it makes that noise. Anyway. Right, I'm going to assume that this is not the first video of mine you're seeing because I don't have a before clip of my living room. This is what it's looking like now. We changed up the little unit here. It used to be obviously a long white shelf, but the shelf would just, it was actually the end of a bookcase. I couldn't find a shelf thin enough, so it weren't actually a shelf and it like dipped in the middle. It was just really annoying me. It was good for the time being, but then I was like, I don't want a big bulky, as I've got now, a big bulky, what is that called? Like a console table, just because I just like, I want it to be nice and plain and simple and blah blah. Then I realised it's quite practical to have something that you can actually place things on. My remote wouldn't even fit on the shelf before, and then I moved this little unit out of my office into the living room because it just feels like it serves a better purpose. I also brought this little accent chair. This was in my old bedroom. It used to be my office chair. So when I moved here, I just kept it as my office chair, put it in the office. Obviously I have this gorgeous sofa. This is like my pride and joy, this sofa. I absolutely love it. I feel like it just makes my entire apartment look way cooler than it actually is. And I had like another piece of that there. We would always pull it into the middle and make a big square. You can like make this into like a big lounge area. I was just getting really bored of what it looks like. I love this chair so much. It's from made.com and I just feel like it's not had enough use. It's not seen enough authors. It's not been sat on enough. It's not experienced the full experience of being a chair, and I feel bad for its quality of life just being shut away in the office. So I swapped out my office chair for this one, changed these books up, got rid of the bright pops of colour and just kept it very neutral, stripped it all back. In the office, which you can see through this glass cabinet, my shoes are no longer on there. It does look a mess right now because all the washing's in there, so I should have probably... The reason this office was pissing me off is because there's nowhere else in this flat that you can like really hang all your washing out to dry, and it makes sense putting it in there in the summertime because the doors open like big balcony doors. It just is the best place to put all the washing to dry. Obviously we're always doing washing. It never looks cute. I've basically rearranged all this, so now on here is just office bits. Like it makes more sense to have all the officey bits, not necessarily on display, but just a grabbing view. And then on this wall, I do in fact have this iMac. I can sit and feel like I'm not enclosed in the office too much, still have the beautiful look of the living room and try and get some work done on there. And then this gorgeous, this was my first ever plant that Lewis got me. I mean, it's the first ever plant that I really owned and didn't kill. Lewis got it me for Christmas and it was like 4 leaves, and now again, needs some shaping, but she's grown loads. Like she has a bunch of leaves. She's absolutely slaying and I love her. So she's just here amongst all the washing. Right, I'm just about to go into town. I'm putting this little fleece on. I bought this ages ago from a little thrift store in the city centre. And I mean, it kind of goes with my outfit, kind of doesn't, but I'm going to put a coat over the top of it anyway. I'm basically just going to kill a bit of time. I also want to get out of the house. I can't remember the last time I actually walked around town. In fact, I've not walked around town since being back for New Year's. So it's probably best to get some steps in, get a little walk in. I might get a hot chocolate or something. I picked up this the other day from Weekday. A little balaclava thing. I know people are gonna hate it, but it's the coziest thing in the entire world. I mean, I do look kind of ridiculous, but I also know I'm gonna be toasty and warm. So I don't really care, if I'm honest. It's from the side, my head looks like a weird shape. Let's go! Guys, I'm absolutely mortified. So I'm obviously walking into town, have this on, but I have my AirPods in my ears. I'm walking near my house and I'm trying to play music, but it's not connecting to my phone because it's still trying to connect to my Wi-Fi at home. So I scrolled down a little thing, thought I clicked the Wi-Fi off, but I've clicked the Bluetooth off. So I'm carrying on walking, I'm thinking, why can I not hear my music playing in my ears? Like, what is going on? Walk under a bridge by the gym, and there's loads of gym boys just there. So I'm thinking already a bit intimidated. Not really an ideal situation. 2 minutes later, I realise Clown by M&C Saatchi is like, I'll be a clown, coming from my fucking phone out loud. And it doesn't even look like I've got my AirPods in, so it looks like I'm just purposely walking around with M&C Saatchi playing out loud. How a bit of me feels when I last listened to Spotify. Not really the genre that I wanted to publicly be listening to. Good morning everyone. I know the last clip you will have seen was me going into town. I ended up meeting Lewis and his friends after work for drinks. It's now Sunday by the way, so I filmed that last clip on Friday. It's now Sunday. We had a very chill day yesterday. This morning we've woken up, Lewis has done a full spring clean of the house, and now we've come to a little park where Freya works at the cafe here, so we're going to go for a little walk and go and see Freya at work and get a coffee and just have a nice lazy Sunday. Gosh. Then Lewis is going to go home and play Pokemon. Right, let's go. I'm feeling full school glam mom today. That was the vibe I was going for, or what I was aiming for. Right, see ya. Is it full on?
Cocoa Pops.
Oh, Dolores.
Victoria, your ma.
And Rita. Oh, my dad had these type of chickens. You know, with the fuzzy hair?
Yeah.
That's like, oh, my dad, that's literally what my dad had. Oh, I actually like that smell, like sawdust. Hey! Guys, my life for the past few days has been... Let me take this out, I feel rude having my AirPod in. Here's my AirPod. Imagine if it's like covered in wax. Cute. My life for the past few days has been immensely boring. I have fallen into a little pit of Byron stress and don't know what he's doing. And as a result of that, I have done nothing. I went for my haircut, as you can see. What I'm going to do is ask Anna if she wants to go for a coffee. Because what else do you do on a fine Thursday evening? I'm just going to eagerly wait Anna's response. She probably won't want to go for coffee with me, but I thought we could have a little mooch into town. I found a new coffee spot, which is cute. So might go there, might not. Depends if Anna replies. Guys, oh, voice crack. Guys, I successfully did it. I convinced Anna to come and get coffee with me. So I'm about to throw on some clothes and go get coffee. I say throw on some clothes. I'm wearing clothes, but I need warmer clothes. This is cute. This is Lucy's, but it's kind of cute. So I don't know what shoes to wear. I need to figure out shoes. Would be a good start.
Cause darling, there was nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be,
It's now whatever day of this vlog it is. I don't know where we are. I mean, I'm in my house, but I don't know where you are. Where are you? Let me know. In fact, don't put your address down below. There's probably weirdos watching. The tea is needed. It's Friday today. It's almost the weekend. This vlog's nearly been a full weekly vlog. Like, since when do people actually do like a full week? Today's Friday, however. I just had my hand in my trousers. Like, why do I think, like, this is like with friends that hanging out. Like, I'm just acting as if that I'm not posting this online. Kind of love that though. Kind of slay. Kind of fun. Let me know if you like the vibes of these vlogs, because I've been really... That's the keyword right there. That, what just happened, is the keyword for these vlogs. I broke my camera charger yesterday. I plugged my laptop charger into the camera charger by accident, which is way too powerful for it, and it blew it up. Like, not literally into flames, but it like went, and then all the screen went off, and now it won't actually charge any of my batteries. So I've had to order a new camera battery. I got my shit done this morning. I've just made myself a cup of tea. I had pizza for my breakfast. Like, how rogue is that? I don't have any avocados left. And instead of going to the shop and buying them, I was like, I'm just gonna eat this pizza. It goes out of date today. I already have my lunch prepared. Me and Lewis have been meal prepping all our meals because we wanna be on a health kick, get the right amount of calories in our day. And yeah, we've been basically making like packed lunch each day for lunch and dinner. So I already have my lunch and my dinner sorted. So I was like, I don't wanna eat that. So I'll eat a pizza that's not part of that, that's my treat. So I ate that for breakfast, which is really, really raw. And yeah, that's how I'm starting my morning. I just wanted to pick up my camera. I've been loving this vlog. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm just loving filming it. I'm excited to edit it. It just feels really, really nice. I did, however, find a compilation on YouTube of me farting. Like, someone has cut down my videos into a playlist of just farts. And actually, I watched some of them. They're not all me farting. So I pranked some of you. Whoever did that, pranked you a little bit, because some of them are sound effects. That was sneaky. But I don't know if I'm part of some sort of fart fetish community now. But I'm here for it. Run me my check. Anyway, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video and drink my tea in peace, and then I'm gonna get back to work. I've got a full plan for today. I've had like that coffee with Anna last night gave me some real inspiration and motivation to get my shit back on track. And today is day one of actioning getting my shit back on track. And it's a Friday, which is a perfect day, because then it's the weekend. I'm probably gonna do barely anything. But cheers to positive vibes and these cozy, fluffy, boohoo man pajama bottoms that serve me great. I hope you're all well.